What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Yeah, man. We knew this was coming. And now it's here. Trump wins. Democrats lose. And the meltdown has arrived in all its glory. These people are out here reeling and sobbing, okay? They're deleting X accounts, and they're saying, oh, please be gentle. Be gentle. Do y'all hear this shit? Be gentle. After they say you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a bigot, you're a this phobe, that ist, you're a Nazi, whatever they want to say, but they want you to be gentle. Nah, we not being gentle, okay? The gloves is off. Y'all about to get mocked and ridiculed, and we gonna tell you about yourselves, and I hope y'all ready, okay? We got a lot of articles to go through. This one's on deadline. We're going to touch on that. Hollywood Reporter, Hollywood reacts to prospect of second Trump presidency, a sign of deep nihilism. But these cats is getting blackpilled over there in Hollywood, man. They are nervous as hell. Variety, Jamie Lee Curtis, Christina Applegate reacting with shock and dismay to Donald Trump's election. Why? Give me your reasons why. I can tell you your reasons why. Y'all not going to like the reasons, okay? You're not going to like the reasons at all, right? We even got this one. This is local news. LeBron James, Jeff Bezos, and more react to Trump's election win. We're going to go over that. We got some X stuff to look at, some X posts as well. But look, here's the reason why, all right? Here's what they're mad at. They're mad that they are being rejected. They are being rejected. Hollywood is being rejected. It's not just Kamala. It's not just Democrats. It's the whole machine. It's the whole system is being rejected by the American people. And they don't like that. They don't like rejection. All right. They're like that girl you stood up and stuff. You called them. You said you was going to be there. But then I'm not going to date you. Yeah, just go on and get out of here. You ghosted them. You left them, whatever. Okay. They don't like the rejection. They're being rejected right to their faces. All of the shit they were coming out there, all of these celebrity endorsements, people running their mouth on X. And the people of the United States rejected them. Just like they're rejecting Hollywood at large, by the way, all right? People ain't going to see their movies anymore. The box office is drying up. Viewership is drying up. All of these studios, they got to start contracting and pulling back all the content that they're making because Hollywood is getting rejected. And now even your political opinions are being rejected. Everything about Hollywood is hot lava. People are staying away from it. And that's what they're mad at. They're mad at the fact that the people have rejected them. All of the quote unquote, entertainment fans. They're tired of Hollywood. We're tired of you. And lo and behold, now these people are freaking out. And it's so funny, man. It's just so funny. An update with additional reactions. So I guess the previous version of this article, they had to add to it. As Hollywood and New York wake up this morning to confirmation that Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States, the mood among many celebrities is one of deep disappointment, even despair. I have done all I can do, writes General Hospital star Nancy Lee Grant, whose ex-Twitter postings have long been numerous and widely followed. I will be deleting all my social media in protection of my daughter. I'm so sorry. May God help us all. Look, man, you ain't deleting your social media because you worried about your daughter. Because if that's the case, you never would have been putting wild shit on social media to begin with. You wouldn't have all of these postings going up if you were so worried about your daughter. This is because you don't want to be called to the carpet. You don't want to face the music. You're going to go hide in the basement, because now, oh shit, man, I got outed. Oh, damn, man. Yeah, shut down. That's what cowards do. They can't stand up to all of the crap that they've been saying this entire time. They can't stand up to it. They lost and they've been proven wrong. That's what I'm saying, man. These people are being rejected and it's hurting their feelings. Bette Midler, also a frequent social media poster and staunch opponent of Trump, seems to have deleted her X account after posting a quote from H.L. Mencken. I'm not going to read this long ass post, but once again, it's the exact same thing, right? It's the exact same thing. They're afraid to stand up to the heat of all of their previous comments. They dropped all of this smoke. She had all kinds of smoke for Trump, right? Staunch opponent. She had all of that smoke when things was good. As soon as she loses, delete, gone, I'm out. What a coward, man. What an absolute coward. Stay off of social media. Again, this stuff right here, it just shows they are butthurt because they got rejected. That America rejected you. And she knew, oh yeah, I've been talking all that good shit. They coming for me. They coming for me, man. Nope. Delete X done. Goodbye. Okay. I'm X-nade. I'm outro. Okay. I'm not gonna keep this up. Mia Farrow, longtime actress, current Broadway performer, and Kamala Harris supporter, tweeted a simple note. Looks like he will win. God help us. I mean, whatever, you know, above a photo of Putin. Oh my God. Christina Applegate wrote, please unfollow me if you voted against female rights. Against disability rights. Nobody's voting against that shit. What is wrong with people, man? Yeah, that. Unfollow me because what you did is unreal. Don't want followers like this. So yeah, done. Also, after today, I will be shutting down this fan account that I've had for so many years because this is sick. These people are crazy. That's Kelly Bundy, man. Christina, calm your ass down. Damn, that's too funny, man. That is too funny. Shutting down accounts, talking about female rights, this and that. Look, man, we did the article or the story about Margot Robbie, right? Remember that? We did that just the other day. Margot Robbie, where you had chicks out there talking about they would abort a child if it was a boy. Like, that's the female rights we supposed to be standing up for? Chicks that want to abort their kids because they had a boy instead of a girl? You expect people to stand up for that? Get the fuck out of here, man. Later, she sent a follow-up. I apologize. I'm still reeling and sobbing, but I'm not angry anymore. Just going to go back to my bubble and watch a shit ton of Bravo shows. So peace to all. I suggest you do the same. Very soothing. Yeah, see, here's the problem right here. You said it right there. I'm just going to go back to my bubble. You don't want to hear what people have to say. Again, this is why Hollywood's getting rejected, because they are in a bubble, because they are disconnected from regular, normal, average, everyday people, whether in America or on the other side of the planet. They are disconnected from people they don't know. They sit in a bubble. What do I always say? Hollywood is a bubble. They are completely disconnected. So instead of saying, damn, I wonder why we're getting rejected. I wonder what's going on. Maybe I need to tap in to the other side of, you know, the conversation and see what those people are thinking, because somehow we are losing the plot here. Somehow we're losing people. Our audience, the people that made us money and put bread and put money in our pockets. The people that put bread on the table, we are losing these people. Oh, I'm just going to go back to my bubble. Yeah, all right, there it is. That's the problem with Hollywood. You guys live in a bubble and you don't want to see anything outside the bubble. And so, yeah, and then now you got to delete accounts and all. Let's check this one out. Hollywood Reporter, the likes of Adam McKay, Bette Midler, Sophia Bush, Stephen King, John Cusack, Christina Applegate reacted to Donald Trump's inevitable win with a mixture of shock, anger, confusion, and mainly sadness. Again, they're getting rejected. Hollywood is getting rejected. Let the Democrat dooming begin. Hollywood went to bed on Tuesday night dreading the prospect of Donald Trump winning the 2024 presidential election as the former president began racking up state after state. But there were perhaps still hopes of a 2020 style reversal on Wednesday morning if the big swing states and the much vaunted blue wall came through. Alas, hopes were dashed as Wisconsin was called for Trump, clinching him his 270 electoral votes. Yep. And then look, it was sad that Kamala didn't even speak. All right. She didn't even speak as the election night turned into Wednesday morning. She just bailed on all of her supporters. That's sad, man. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Let's see here. Yeah, people are reacting. Cardi B's Instagram story saying, I hate y'all, man. Oscar-nominated filmmaker and activist Adam McKay didn't hold back on X. Oh, yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, this is what Adam McKay had to say. Who would have guessed lying about Biden's cognitive health for 2 years, refusing to do an open convention for a new nominee, never mentioning public health care, and embracing fracking and the Cheneys, and a year-long slaughter of children in Gaza wouldn't be a winning strategy. Anyone with half a brain, but I thought liberals' whole thing is being smart. It's not. They actually just blindly cheer the parade of rickety optics wrapped up in New York Times fonts that is the modern Democrat Party. Yep. At least it's time for the dusty hacks and careerists to spread their feathers wide post-election and blame Russia and third-party candidates. That should fix things. Hey, look, he's not wrong. He is not wrong whatsoever, okay? Yeah, let's go to the Variety article. Let's see what they're talking about over there. This is Christina Applegate. We already saw that. Let's see. Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis said on Instagram that Trump's win means a sure return to a more restrictive, some fear draconian time. Many fear their rights will be impeded and denied. Many minority groups and young people will be afraid. Gay and trans people will be more afraid. We know that many women will now find it difficult to get the reproductive health care they need and deserve. For all these people, there will be those who will help you, me included. Look, man, again, like I said, the reproductive health care that these chicks was talking about is basically birth control, that they don't want to have a kid, so they want to use abortion as birth control. I'm not with that, you know, because they just want to hoe it up and then go out there and just off kids that they didn't want because they decided not to take responsibility for themselves. I'm not with that. But what is she talking about? Minority groups and young people will be afraid. Like, they act like Trump wasn't the president like 4 years ago. They act like he wasn't already in office and he already didn't have a term and everybody was just fine. It's just absolutely insane, man. Gay and trans people will be more afraid. This is ridiculous, man. Again, all of this fear mongering got you where? Again, nobody's believing you. Nobody's rocking with you for this reason, Hollywood. Yeah, this one right here is Wendell Pierce. For those who wondered how American society allowed the sins of our past, realize that tonight Trump won the majority in spite of his lack of character and integrity. Wrote Wendell Pierce of The Wire fame. He demonstrated his racism, misogyny, xenophobia, and tried to overthrow the government with an insurrection with any accountability or consequence. He is celebrated for his strategy of packing the court that will ultimately give him immunity and throw out his conventions. Man, the whining. The whining, again, people that pay attention to this stuff know that everything that he just spat out in here is all gaslighting bullshit. All of it. All of it. Hollywood is disconnected. The only people Hollywood listen to are the people inside their own bubble. They don't step outside the bubble and start listening to people that are not inside the bubble, whether it's, you know, regular people on the ground, whether it's other news organizations or whatever, other folks on social media. All right. They're like Lloyd Christmas and Dumb and Dumber, okay? They don't want to listen, all right? They got their ears plugged, shaking their heads. That's who they are. They don't want to pay attention to the reality of the situation. And that's why stuff like, oh, damn, Trump just like it just knocked everything over. They're shocked. They're stunned. Dismay. They can't believe it. Yeah, because you're disconnected. Hollywood has never been so irrelevant as it is right now. This is the most irrelevant Hollywood has ever been. All of these actors, all right? LeBron James, too. Lakers star LeBron James posted a photo on Instagram of him and his daughter, Zuri, with the caption, "Heavy on my heart and mind this AM, my princess. I promise to protect you with everything you have and more. We don't need their help." You never needed their help, bro. You a basketball player. You're an NBA player. Why do you need their help? You don't need somebody's help to protect your children. Again, this is just nonsense. Yeah, I thought this was interesting as well. Zack Levi, all right? Zack Levi, you guys know he's been coming out heavy on the conservative side, talking about, hey, Hollywood folks, y'all need to come out and say you're conservatives, all right, instead of trying to hide in the closet. You know, he was talking about, hey, we need to make sure that Pennsylvania, they had some voting machine issues and they were broken. You know, just reaching out to Laura Trump, say, hey, you know, get us some help over here. Showbiz 411, all right? Which is just like some showbiz channel, all right? Just breaking entertainment news. They should just be keeping it neutral, right? Keeping it completely neutral. But they say the only consolation here is that you will never be part of mainstream Hollywood after this. You can make movies with Mel Gibson and Dennis Quaid. Like, what the fuck is this guy saying? What is this dude's problem? You're just supposed to be like just entertainment news, celebrity gossip, buzz, and all of that. Showbiz 411. Why are you sitting up here attacking Zack Levi? This is ridiculous, man. But look, Zach, he actually had the perfect response to this. Oh, it's all gravy, Roger. My goal has always been to leave it at some point anyway and build a better system that actually values and compensates the artists more than enriching far too many executives that by and large compromise the integrity, the creative integrity of the art whilst taking the lion's share of the proceeds, which they don't deserve. Boom. Zach, get on that independent shit, bruh. Get on that independent movement because that's what's needed. It needs to be a complementary system to Hollywood, one that stands on the opposite side of Hollywood because Hollywood is broken. And all of these cats melting down and crying and whining about an election, it just shows you they live in a bubble. They're just like all of these other cats that's melting down out there. They are in a bubble and they can't see their way out of it. And so they've just been doubling and tripling down instead of just saying, all right, man, let me actually listen to people. Let me actually listen to the quote unquote fans. All right, listen to the fans. Let me listen to the audience that has rejected us. Just like these politicians should be listening to the voters that have rejected them. If you get rejected in an election, you got to go back and do some self-reflection at that point, right? You got to circle the wagons and start talking and say, hey, man, how did we get this wrong? We're not seeing things clearly. All right. He said, in addition, I plan on creating a studio that protects and promotes certified organic human-made content while mainstream Hollywood continues to replace all of its workforce with AI simply to maximize their dwindling profits. Enjoy reporting on the sidelines of the Hollywood apocalypse. Boom. I love it. Good job, Zach. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, all of these Hollywood cats melting down, okay? All of these cats melting down, we saw it coming, okay? We absolutely saw it coming. I'm going to leave it with this, man, The View. Okay, let's listen to this.
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. Mm-hmm. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it.
Well, yeah, it's a referendum on we resent your culture. We resent your culture. See how she played right into the identity politics? See how she played right into the identity politics? A mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy. Like, people don't care about that shit. That's how disconnected these people are. Because they think that everyone thinks the way they think. Oh, I vote on the basis of race and gender and all of this stuff. Since I vote like that, everybody must vote like that. That ain't the way a lot of people vote. People ain't voting based on skin color. People ain't voting based on gender. That's y'all dumbasses that voted that way. And see, instead of understanding, oh, okay, this is what it is. I voted stupidly. Everybody else didn't. It seems like the world has moved beyond identity politics. It seems like the world is trying to move beyond skin color, right? Hey, it's about content and character. It's not about skin color. It's not about sex. It's not about who you like to sleep with. It's about, hey, we're focused on policies. Are you putting money in my pocket? Live the way you want to live. Be whoever you are. But we're trying to put money in our pockets. It seems like people are rejecting the nonsense and they're trying to get to something that's real and tangible. But these people still are falling back on the same old, same old. They don't understand that the world has moved beyond them. And that's the reason why they're failing. That's exactly what's going on. Anyway, I love it, man. I love the Hollywood tears. I love the meltdowns. We're going to have some more, I'm sure, coming up in the next coming days. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.